Okay, I'm going to show you how I work out the tax that a South African has to pay on a certain amount of salary that they earn per month. Now remember, there's also other factors, deductions that we can normally get, but I'm just doing the basic calculation. Alright, so the tax scale works as follows. So if I earn between R1 and 216,200 for the whole tax year, not for a month, for the whole tax year, I have to pay 18% on that value to work out the amount of tax that I have to pay. So let's say it's 200,000, I will take 200,000 times 18%. Now, if I earn more, you can see that the tax rate goes up from 18 to 26 if you fall within that bracket. If I fall within the next bracket between 337,801 and 467,500, I pay a certain amount of money plus a certain percentage above that amount. Alright, so I'm going to show you a calculation on one of them to work out the tax. Let's say I want to know what the tax payable is on a 550,000 salary. So firstly I have to go and check in which tax scale or bracket I will fall in. Okay, it's definitely not this. It's not here because 550 is more than 337,800, and it's also above the 467,500. Okay, so it will fall within this final bracket. So then they say if I get more than 467,500, then I must first pay that amount of tax plus 30% above 467,500, which is the beginning of the bracket. Okay, which means I'm going to pay the 110,739, which is over there, and then whatever I've got above that 467,500 or 501, I will pay 36% tax on it. So basically you're using this information over here. Alright, so 550,000 is more than the 467,500, so I have to use this tax scale. So I take the 110,739 plus, then I put in brackets the 550, which is what I'm earning, minus the bottom part of that bracket, 467,500, and that section I multiply by 36%. If I multiply this amount times 36%, I get 29,700. So therefore the tax will be the 110,000 plus the 29,700 to get me to 143,439. Okay, so I'm going to explain it again. It works according to tax scales. If, for example, I earn 400,000, then it falls within that bracket. Then I will pay 70,536 plus 30% of the taxable income above 337,800. So if the amount was 400,000, I'm just going to show it to you here. 400,000 salary, I would have had, okay, the 70,532, okay, plus whatever this 400,000 is bigger than the 337,800. Okay, but you'll see it's not 801. I'm going to use 337,800 as the amount that I'm going to use. So I'm going to say 400,000 minus 337,800, which I get over there. Okay, and now I must multiply that amount by 31%. So we use the amounts on the right hand side, as you can see, times 31%. Okay, and then I'm going to add it. Alright, so 75,32, and I'm just going to work it out on my calculator. to get to that. So it's 400,000 minus 337,500, okay, which will give me 62,500. Okay, then I must multiply that 62,500 by 31%, 0.31, like that, and then I will get 19,375. Okay, so I'm going to plus 19,375 plus the 70,532, like that, and then I get 89,907. 89,907. That's the amount of tax that I will pay on a salary of 400,000 Rand. Okay, so that's two examples using the tax scale to work out your salary. Then obviously there's still deductions like medical aid or medical and other things that you can deduct as well. But for our purposes, this calculation is sufficient just to know where we fall into the tax scales.